Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to Moss Valley on Farming Simulator 25 with me, Farmer T. And weeds, as by the thumbnail, which is I think will be the one I'll be putting up. We've got lots of them in all the fields we did in the last episode. So we are going to put. Well, I'm hoping. No. I want to see where you're going. Yeah. Start with up and down. I don't think it really matters, does it? But we'll do it like that. If that's the way he wants to do it, that's the way he can do it. So we go like that, and off we go. She goes. Right. Okay. What we're going to do is put the green beans in here. But first of all, I will show you what I've done. Obviously, I've kept feeding the animals and all stuff like that. So we've kept on top of them from the previous month. We've got some more lambs in the other pasture. And I've utilised this bit of land here that we had. I've put in one of the fenceless chicken pastures. And basically just done it all around the outline of that so they can go everywhere. It just uses that space up instead of chopping everything down and ploughing up. I thought we'll put some more chickens in. The eggs won't go amiss when we start getting our flour. We can bang them in that production. So yeah, that was the other thing we did. And then I bought 250 chickens, obviously, which was just under 14,000. The field that we've set the... what am I doing sat there? Right. The field that we've just put the weeder on, or the hoe, before I moved on after the last episode, I lined that, and it used 24,000 litres of lime. So I did 2 lots of 10,000, and then I bought 6 more, and used 24, so the other 2,000 went into the pallet place, doofer thing. No, I keep pressing. Why am I pressing that button all the time? I've got a funny feeling. Oh no, I haven't. Right, so it is going out then. Right, that's okay. Right, let's have a look. What? Sure, my braking's not working. No, what's going on? Look, I'm touching it to do it, and it's just as though the controls are not. I don't know. Right. Wait, direction automatic. I suppose we should start on the inside again, shouldn't we? Oh, I don't think it matters, does it? Did I press yes? Start with up and down, yeah. Okay. Right, we're off. So I've got green beans. Lower the seeder, turn it on, and I'm just going for it. There we go. I don't know now with the peas, it said it didn't need. Is this increasing nitrogen for green beans? Ah, yes, so this is using fertiliser. The peas didn't really use any. And then we've got, so today we've got this field to do, obviously. Then we've got, I suppose I could. Oh no, we're doing the weeding. I was going to say I could have put another work doing the inside of this while I was doing the outside. But hey ho. So we've got that to do. We've got the field with the sunflowers in needs hoeing, and the oat field behind us needs hoeing. And then the grass field needs doing. So I was thinking of buying the swathing head today, and then using that on the grass. I know it'll only do the actual proper part of the field, if you like, whereas obviously when you're doing your own mowings, you can just you can get the boundaries, if you like, that aren't technically a field, and just chop up the other meadow grass with it. Where are we going? Look at the brakes. Right. it's great this seeder because of the extra width, but it is, I think, 3 miles an hour slower. But on balance, I think it's the more productive one. Yes, I don't think there was anything else to say from the last episode. It was just the chickens there. I thought I was thinking about where I could put some, and then when I saw that, I remembered about that bit of land up there. And it's just wasted, isn't it? So, I mean, I know technically you would have a fence with it with the chickens, but yeah, there's the sunflower one that needs doing as well. So we'll keep an eye on. She's going on that one over there. Can't see anybody yet. Where are they? I'm actually lifting my head up to look over the trees. I'm such an idiot. Hey, that's just natural, isn't it? Oh, there it is. Right at the other side of the field. That's fine. That obviously is quicker. 15 mile an hour, isn't it? I should have put a worker on this and I'd done the hoeing, really, shouldn't I? I might do that, actually. Yeah, I think, let's have a look, do this, if I do that, start with up and down, and that's fine. They're not going to go over much, are they? Let's see what happens, because it is quite a hefty unit, this one. Just want to watch them and make sure they're going the right. Oh, I've just got to trust them, haven't I? Right. Now, of course, I've got to try and see where they've been. So let's have a look on here. Let's have a look on here. All right, so we've missed all the outfit there. Okay. So we'll stop there. So, technically then, headlands was to do last. So if we stick with the same thing, yeah. And off we go. Yeah, that's better. We've got a lot more to do on this one, but it just seems as though you're doing it. I can say it seems as though you're doing it quicker. Of course you are. It's doing twice the speed. And a little bit more. Whip round there. And off we go. And I am considering, well, probably more than considering, I think that field there to our left has got oats in it. And it joins, you can just see the gap in the hedge on the other side where we put the chickens, where those trees are. And that is going to be a good field to buy. It's got the crop already in. I mean, I think it needs weeding. So if I'm going to buy it, it might be wise to buy it today. Unless, of course, there's a hoeing contract on it. And I suppose I could do that, couldn't I? It's just then there's the danger that they don't actually do it. So yeah, what we'll do is we'll get all our stuff done first, and then we'll see how it goes. Because I say we've got the grass to do as well. I can always put a worker on the grass, or we do that, or get a worker doing that field if we do buy it. I think we should anyway. So yeah, right. Let's get this done. Right. Okay. I will put a tune to this, and I will see you soon. noticed. Oh, I missed a bit, I think. Done a little cut there as well. I think there's a weed in there. Maybe not. Excuse me. Yeah, I've done a cut there, and in between, I've bought that oat field, which is the one we're just finishing on now. I thought we could get all the weeding done together. That was just under £61,000. So I've changed it to pound now. Now I remembered. I think we've got a little bit to do here as well. Yeah. And that should be it. Just have a look on here. Weeds. Yeah, so that's that one, that one, that one. And I didn't finish that one because I'm an idiot. Right. Where do I want to be? Can't remember where it is. Oh, this way. Right. I'll crack on and I'll just whip over to that and then I'll cut back to the yard because I've got an idea. I think what we're going to do is I'm going to get that swathing header to do the grass. And I'm thinking of pulling the baler as well. But they're not powerful enough for the tractors. So what I thought was I could trade the Deutz in because we've got two tractors of virtually the same. I mean, this is 287, I think, and the other one's 302. So if I get, I've got my eye on maybe a Valtra or something. I haven't used one of them in a long, long time. It's about 400 and something, and that might be enough to pull the baler at the same time as the swather, which also could give us the possibility of pulling the forage wagon when we come to do the crops. So I'll have to look at the horsepower situation of all of those, but I do think it makes sense. I think I've looked, I'll get about 150,000 for this, so that would put us on 400, so we'd have 300 and odd thousand, maybe up to 350 to spend. I think we've got some juice, apple juice to sell up at the farm, so that'll bring a few. I'm not sure how many there is. They're on the trailer, and we've got, actually I completely forgot about that. I'd got the wool out ready to sell, and I think this month's the best month. Well, if it isn't, but, and I put them next to the sell everything thing and ready to sell, and then of course I took the tractor away and I forgot. I wondered where my trailer was. So that's got a load of wool on it, so we can generate some there as well. Let's just check this one now. Right, so that's that done. No point going out that field, is there? So I'll cut back through to there, and then I'll get the Deutz sold, and we will cut back in when we've got our new tractor. I'll try and make my mind up which one to get. Oh, Ecky thump. I do drive too fast, you know. I'd be doing well because this does 39 and I'm better off having one of the other tractors, I think. Right, I will see you soon. Right then, well, I've sold a Deutz and we now own a Valtra. It's a long time since I've had a Valtra. It's the S416, so it's the full 420 horsepower one. I didn't get the rear driving or anything, I didn't see the point. I've also bought the swath dropper and a trailer to put it on. That looks silly. That doesn't look bad. Don't normally do anything like that. I thought I'd have a go. Wasn't sure how not to put a dot in to leave a space. I'm sure there's an easy way of doing it, but hey ho, it looks alright. You know, hey ho, whatever. Right, so that sounds quite throaty, doesn't it? So we'll get this tuck to the field. The weight from the other one is over there. But if I'm going to try this with the baler, I'm not going to need that, am I? So we'll get this tuck around here. And then when I went, obviously as you can see, I went for the Valtra black. I didn't just go for any black, it was the Valtra black, but not the matte. And so I obviously blacked up and greyed up that one as well. So I now need to differentiate where the actual field is, because it will only cut that. So if I put that there and spin round and pick this up, you watch, I'll do this and it won't do grass. I'm sure it does, but right, we'll do that. Right, we'll turn that off. So we'll now, oh, there's where I left the, what's the name? Where's the, there he is. The New Holland. He's now the baby of the group at 302 horsepower. Get this tucked down and then see. Oh, that was what I was going to do, wasn't it? While I remember, we'll jump in here. So I might as well utilise this as well. I might take this up to the other chicken thing at one point, and then I can just whip the eggs from there into the thing. Right, so we've got 5 of these. Well, it's nearly 23 with the environmental score thing with Jiggy Bobby. Right, get that part there. You can stay there. Right, I'll jump back in here. And we'll see how this works. I'll probably get tangled up and all sorts. Right, so we will we'll drop that there. I haven't organised this very well, have I? There's the edge of the grass there, I think, so I don't know whether it's... For the moment, he can just stay there. Right then, see how we go. There should be enough with this, because I think the baler's 250 horsepower and it's about 120 odd for this one. So, right, so this is going to confuse me. You know what I'm like. I'm bad enough with one thing on getting the right buttons and settings, and right, so we'll lower the, have we got the bale thing on the right size? Yes we have. How could the bale count as on 2? That don't really make sense, does it? What do I want that for? So we'll lower the pickup and turn it on, and then we'll go to the front one. Lower the mower and turn it on, and we'll see how, yeah, you see there's where the edge of the field is. So, oh hang on, why don't I just put this on, you silly person? There we go. Tell me where the edge of the field is, won't it? What size did that have on it? That isn't the size, is it? 7.6, I believe, isn't it? Let me have a look. 7.6. Why did it say 10? Let's go back a bit. Right, we can tidy this up when we... yeah, Yeah, yeah. We're on. Right. Picking it up? We certainly are. Oh, this will save a bit of time, won't it? Obviously the swathering head, I think, does about 15 mile an hour, but the baler only 11, so obviously it restricts us on that a little bit. And the manoeuvrability is not as good. But it says me coming round separately with the baler, unless I have to mop any bits and bobs up. And I'll get a bit less grass, obviously, because I normally do a bit near the edge, but there you go. Let's have a look. How's it doing? Right. Lovely jubbly. The ground looks very dry underneath where I've cut the grass, doesn't it? We've got rain coming. Lovely jubbly. Oh. Right, let's have a look. Down here. Probably won't go past there, will it? I might as well do up to where it'll do. There we go. Oh, I need to go further to get the straw, don't I? Right. This is where it gets a bit messy, isn't it? Right, I'll lift that up. It's the reverse and everything with the baler with the baler being on. You know, it makes you wonder whether you will actually save any time. As usual, it's one of my, oh, let's save some time. And it don't look like we're going to. No, I did it on that one. There we go. So I suppose the mowing you'd fly through at 15, wouldn't you? But yeah, struggling a bit here, we're going uphill. Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Just makes me wonder whether we'll be able to do this with the forage wagon as well. I did look at the numbers and, you know, it seemed to show that we could, so as I usually say, I suppose we will see. Yeah, because I think when I'm normally doing this with the batwing, it does about 15, doesn't it? If I want to do a short with me collecting bales on Moss Valley, I'll have to do it with the batwing, won't I? Yeah, he's there. You don't get so much off here because the soil's rubbish. This could be quite interesting doing this bit up here. It's so I mean 7.6, it's actually less than one of the normal mowers, isn't it, if you sort of think about it. Oh, put the gate there. Yeah, this is where I might have to just do the baler at the end a little bit to get it all. Lift it up. Will it go above the fence? No, it won't. I didn't think it would. Yeah. Bit of a tight corner here, isn't it? Could have just used the normal mower for this corner, couldn't I? I'm certainly not doing it in them little strips like that, that is a fact. Yeah, we're going to do it like that. bit when we come up next time. Up we go. See if it gets to this edge. No, I didn't think it would. Now, which way do the lines take me now? Down. It's not going to do that bit, is it? Arrgh. Right. Get this bit on. Oh. We'll do what we normally do. We usually do the bottom bit of the field first and then right. Yeah. Right, I'll crack on with this. I'll do a quick time lapse on this, speedy uppy. I'm getting a bit posh now using that word, them 2 time lapse. I don't usually say that. I don't know where that came from. But I'll do that and then at least we can finish up with the rest of this field and then we can get the bales picked up in the next one. So I will see you shortly. So that's pretty much about that, I think. I think we've finished with the grass. Oh, there's a little bit up there, isn't there, to get sorted. This bit of grass that's along here, get it picked up, a bit along here, and then I think that will probably do us. A reasonable, successful day. We've lift the pick up. So we've got the oh, I know what we'll do. We'll drop the pick up. We'll put this down and this down and see if there's any of this bit at the edge. No, I didn't think so. Yeah, so we've got all the weeding / hoeing done. What else? We've got all the green beans in there in the field, which we wanted doing. And obviously we've got the grass cut. So that is pretty much done. I'll probably put the header on the trailer, and then we'll get the we're done. Yeah, so yeah, that will do us, I think, for today. Well, I'll need to get some more silage additive. Can't remember. Did I buy a lot and then put some in storage, or did it all go in? Honestly, can't remember. But yeah, don't forget to hit that like button if you've seen anything you like, of course. And yeah, if you are still watching and you don't subscribe yet, please consider doing so. Helps everything along. And other than that, I'd just like to thank you all very much for watching. I will see you all very, very soon. You all take care. Bye-bye.